Greetings, everyone. I am Creatrix Nofreira, and this is the Rise of the Black Madonna. Today I am going to be preparing you all for a full moon fast. It is going to be very potent, it is going to be very sacred, and it is going to be extremely powerful in arising our nation and creating transformation and realigning and balancing, reestablishing the order of our nation. So I'm going to start with reading the Sacred Woman Womb Scroll out of the Sacred Woman by Queen Afua. So here it is. As we, the women folk, the caretakers of the heart, and the healers of humanity, bravely proceed through Geb's earthly realm to ascend to Nut's heavenly realm, may the natural world and the hearts of all humankind awaken with respect and honor to the power of the sacred womb. As it was in the beginning, may we collectively come to balance, defend, support, protect, and hold up high the wombs of women folk everywhere. Boldly we must return to the ways of the ancient African, the ancient Akibalon, where civilization was born, where the Garden of Eden originated, where women were held in the highest esteem, physically and spiritually, where the Creator was also she. The Sacred Woman Womb Scroll will guide you as you reach for the heights of womb consciousness, for the survival and continuation of life, and to evoke a peaceful, non-violent world. Ashe. So, with that, I'm going to go ahead and jump into some of these things that are absolutely necessary to get covered for this fast. And so I'm going to start by saying that we will have an option. It is, we all are at our own different levels, but we do want to make sure that we are putting the appropriate things in our body during this time, and that we are putting purity in our body, and we are cleansing ourselves with the purity of our spirit, and that we are being fed by spirit in this time as a substitute for the physical food that we eat that nourishes our body. We're going to get physical, spiritual, and emotional nourishment from the pure spiritual nourishment that we receive in this time. So you will have the option of doing a raw fast or a liquid fast. So I will be partaking in a liquid fast. I will be doing all liquids for 7 days, no foods, and I intend to transmute and share my abundance and my strengths with all of the women who are participating with me. I know that we can do this. I am holding high expectations of myself, and I hold high expectations of the Black woman. So we are very capable of doing this. It is going to be divine. It is going to be fulfilling. And we are going to create such a healing shift on this planet, because what we are doing is we are coming together as sisters, aligning with the natural planetary shift that is taking place, and aligning with the moon. We are in the age of Aquarius, and this is an Aquarius moon, and what I believe to be the most potent time of the year. I believe that August is the most potent time of the year because you're midsummer and you receive the most heat. I feel it's the pinnacle of summer. And so this is what I feel is really the melanated beings' new year. And so this is the perfect time for us to re-establish and take our place upon the throne that is rightfully ours. So that is what we will be sending out intentions to do. We will be reclaiming our throne. And so I will have a conference call number available that I will leave below in the description box. And it will also be open for video call conference. And we will be doing those two things either alternatively between the days, or we will do both, depending on what you all want. Most of the communication will be taking place on the Rise of the Black Madonna page. It has just been created. It is really rough, but it will serve as it needs to, and it will provide us with a way to communicate with each other efficiently, for you all to be on the same page, and for you all to receive the directions, instructions that we'll be doing, or that we'll be needing throughout this time. So, to begin with, we are going to have different activities that we'll be doing throughout this 7-day fast. We'll be having sacred movements, daily sacred movements that I'll share with you all, and that you can do throughout the day, to bring charge to your womb center, and to bring charge to your healing, and the healing of your sisters, and the healing of our nation. We are going to link up as sisters to represent our nation, and we are going to represent them well. We are represent us well. So some other things we'll be doing are, we will have a specific time of the day that we'll be dancing together, and I will post all those times on the Rise of the Black Madonna page. So it's very important that you do get on the page to follow the fast. I will give you basic instructions here, but it is not going to be nearly enough. This video would be way too long for me to cover everything individually. So, and we'll also, you guys will be getting updates through the conference calls that we do, and I will hold conference calls 2 times a day. One time for, both times are going to be for anyone, but I just want to make sure that everyone is included. So if you're on Eastern time or you're on Pacific time, that you can be included in this fast, or any other time. So yes, do please just make sure you look at the links below, and that you add yourself to those, and that you do call in the conference number, and speak with your sisters. It's very important. It's a key part to our survival right now. And I will, on the Rise of the Black Madonna page, I'll open up a group message for all of us, or on my personal page, if that's how we're connected, I will add you all to a group message so that we can all be in communication that way as well. So for some guidance for this fast, we will be doing womb meditations, and I will give you guys the more in-depth description of what specific things to do in the womb meditation, and what specific items you may want to have around you in those times, or crystals you might want to have in those times to magnify our power. We will also be doing a protection spell and a healing spell on the full moon night. We will be doing that at 5 o'clock Pacific time and 8 o'clock Eastern time. So 8 o'clock p.m. and 5 o'clock p.m. So when we do that an hour before, so that will be 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock Eastern time, 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, we will open up a conference call, and I will be available to speak with you all. I will prep you all. I'll be posting different things that you will need. I will be messaging you all individually, and making sure that you're on track and you feel good and comfortable about this. And it's going to be a divine thing. I know we have quite a few women already who are ready for this process to take place and are very powerful, very divine women. Also, I do want to specify this is an exclusive fast for the Black woman, exclusively. Not to offend anyone, but the energy that we are manifesting and feminifesting is specifically going to be cultivated within our race and within our people. And so for maximum potency, our people are the melanated woman and the melanated man are the ones who may take part in this fast. And yes, men may take part in this fast as well as the women. It's going to be just divine healing. The rise of the Black woman and her taking her place on her throne is the rise of the Black man. A matriarch means balance. So we will be including our males in this time. So if you have a significant other, son, brother, lover, friend, do include them as well in this divine healing time, because they as well will be able to receive this abundance of energy. So woman-centered, of course, but it is open to my divine brothers and fathers and sons as well. I do want everyone in our race to be able to feel this gigantic blast of energy that's coming. So, for those of you who are going to be doing this fast, raw foods, which means only fruits and vegetables, nuts are acceptable, but I prefer for you to just try to do raw fruits and vegetables because nuts are a little bit heavy and we want to be as light as we can be so we can be able to transceive and emit as much light and vibration and sun as possible. So if you are doing the liquid fast, I'm going to share with you all a guideline to do the juice fast. It is not something that you must follow, but I think it's a good structure for you to get the right nutrients that you need and for you to have an idea of maybe how you might even want to go about doing your raw juice or doing your juice fast, but maybe differently. But it's a good idea. I may not stick to this directly, but it's a definitely good guideline. So it is going to be. It came out of the Sacred Woman. It's a Sacred Woman 7-day fast, and so I'm gonna just read it off for you all. And I will also post a copy of this typed out for you all on the Rise of the Black Madonna page. So it starts with before breakfast, and it says to juice of 1 lemon. I don't use lemons, I prefer limes. Limes are more alkaline and SEBI approved, so do not use lemons, use limes. Juice of 1 lime, and 1 to 2 tablespoons of castor oil or 2 teaspoons of cold pressed olive oil. For breakfast, juice of 3 oranges or half cup of strawberry, blueberry, or cranberry juice mixed with 4 to 8 ounces of alkaline water. Lunch is 8 to 16 ounces of green juice, and I will be posting different green juice recipes throughout this fast as well for you all. For dinner, 8 to 16 ounces of green juice again. Drink 1 pint to 1 quart of alkaline water at room temperature. Nutrients, alfalfa and dandelion powdered, 1/3 to 1 tablespoon of each. Or spirulina powdered form, which is what I will be using, 1 to 2 tablespoons. Or wheatgrass, liquid or powdered. Both of them are divinely great for you. I'll probably use both. 1 tablespoon. Or blue-green manna, 4 to 6 tablets. Or 4 to 6 tablets 2 or 3 times a day. So those are the things I'm going to recommend as far as juicing and liquids. I also recommend that you keep hot tea around at all times. Hot water is very soothing to your hunger cravings, and it will help you a lot throughout this time. So do your hot teas, and try to stay away from sugars. It makes you crave food. But sometimes juices give you that little extra bit of taste that you may be craving or you may need to continue through this journey. And it will be divine, and you'll have so much support. I believe that all of you will have a wondrous time and receive so much healing and so much power. And the Wombniverse is on our side and moving with us. So we're doing this at a divine time, and it's going to be ultimate healing for us. So when you fast with a group of women, you are honoring our ancestors' unification. And so our ancestors will be there with us to aid us through this and guide us through this process. So I will be having, I'll be doing live videos from the Black Madonna page as well as from my page to let people know what's going on with the fast. And I will be updating you guys in as many ways as I can. So we'll be having sacred movement, womb meditations. We will have an hour of the day for exercise, but I want you guys to mainly focus on maybe dancing and womb circulation to really be shaking up the energy in your body without expelling too much energy and making you very hungry and wanting to crave foods. But like I said, you don't have to do just liquids. You can do raw foods, and I will also be posting some raw food recipes as well for you all if you desire. So you can request those, but I will just throw a few up on the page. But if you need more, do let me know, and I will provide those for you. Let's see what else. So I will be making a few videos for this fast. This is just like the opening video to get a general understanding and understanding of what we're going to be doing. So the fast will begin tomorrow, August 18th, sunrise when you wake up. It's going for 7 days, 4 days minimum. We're going to do a protection and healing spell and a spell to emit the most abundance and the reclaiming of our throne as the melanated black woman, and the reestablishing of the matriarch within our nation and within this Wombniverse. That is what we will be doing, and we'll be putting a protection spell over all of our people as well. So it's going to be very powerful, very potent, and I need as many of you to participate as possible for this healing and for this transcendence. Everyone is going to experience in their own individual realities, in their own individual Wombniverses, divine healing. Each of you will experience that individually. But we want to extend that individual healing as far as we can. And that is why it is necessary for us to remain most potent throughout this time. So we will also be doing sacred movement, dancing with each other for an hour. And we'll also have our video conference, and we'll have our phone conference. Every single day we'll have daily communication. And I will be updating you with the times for those daily communications. But I want to accommodate you all. So if you are not able to make it to the conversation and you just want to talk to somebody, I'm always going to be available for you. So for the most part, with reason, of course. but I will be there for you. Call me and I will do all that I can to assist you and make this the most divine, loving, healing process that I can. So it's going to be very powerful, very healing, very transformative. We're going to be having daily sacred prayers, and I'll have daily mantras. Most of them are going to be coming out of the Sacred Woman. So I will be sharing those with you. They're necessary, and we're going to be focusing a lot on our womb because that is our creation center, and it is going to be necessary for us to give much focus to our wombs and give cleansing and healing to our wombs, because most of us often walk around with some type of energy within us that is creating some bit of stagnation within us. So it's always great to do this spiritual cleansing. A physical cleansing is necessary. Your physical body is a reflection of your emotional and spiritual body, and we want them to reflect with divinity. So much love. That is what the intentions are to create during this full moon fast. I will be constantly, consistently updating you all, and I hope that this video gives you the motivation that you need to really put forth your best effort and your most divine effort. So from this, women, we are going to see divine transforming. We're going to see divine metamorphosis, netamorphosis, and we are going to rise into our divinity. We are reclaiming the seat on our throne. The rise of the Black Madonna is here and is blossoming, blooming, and is ready to release anything that does not serve the rising of the Black Madonna and the reclaiming of her seat. There's nothing that is needed here anymore that does not serve us. So we are going to release that with the full moon. We're going to release anything that is no longer serving our ascension in this universe. It is going to be eradicated, and it is going to be transmuted, transformed, and healed with our ultimate self-love and our ultimate love of our nation. So, with that, I say that I love you and I wish the most divinity upon you, unless you wish otherwise upon me. And for those who wish otherwise upon me, I wish the lessons of life to you. Anku Jasaneb, peace, love, and divinity. We are going to rise, we're going to transmute, and we are going to blossom with bliss.